Hello all. In this video, we'll have a discussion on the relationship between working capital and net present value of capital budgeting decisions, which is otherwise known as capital expenditure decisions, otherwise known as projects. So there are two questions. Question number one is what is a capex or capital budgeting decision? Question number two is what is the association between working capital and capital budgeting decisions? Let's look at answer for question number one. What is a capital budgeting or capex decision? A capital budgeting decision or a project has these features. It is having long-term impact. It starts with cash outflows in time zero and in subsequent periods. It generates cash inflow in the future. The cash flows need to be discounted at the hurdle rate of capital budgeting decision. In other words, the cost of the projects are compared with the benefits of the projects. The cost of the projects are nothing but cash outflows, that means the money that goes out from our pocket in time zero and in subsequent periods, and the benefits are nothing but cash inflows, that means the cash that comes to you over a period of time of the project. So the second question is this: what is the association between working capital and capital budgeting decisions? So what I am going to do is I am going to give you a hypothetical illustration. Let us assume that there is a capital budgeting option which has a life of 6 years, and the working capital investment requirement for the project is 20% of annual revenue, and the time of investment in working capital is beginning of the period, that means beginning of the year. Every year we are going to have investment in working capital, and the projected revenues for the project for the next 6 years are this: year number 1 500 crores INR 500 crores, year number 2 1000 crores, year number 3 1200 crores, year number 4 1300 crores, year number 5 1400 crores, and the last year it is 1500 crores. These are all projections. That means you have to go for demand forecasting, and then you have to convert your sales volume expected into, right, the rupees or the currency. That's what been done here, right? And the cost of capital for this project, which is otherwise known as the hurdle rate for the project, is 10%, and the salvage value of working capital investment is 100%, which is expected to come to the company at the end of year 6. So what we are going to do is we are going to work out the solution for this problem like this. We are interested in knowing what is the impact of this project, this working capital investment on NPV of the project. It is in INR crore. So I am going to make a table like this. So wherein column number 1 is year, column number 2 is revenue, column number 3 is working capital investment, column number 4 is additional investment in working capital. This is working capital, this is delta working capital, that is increase or decrease in working capital, and the next column is salvage value, and the last column is present value, right? So what we know right now is column number 1, that is year number 1 to 6. We also know the revenue for year 0 to 6. 0 it is 0, time 0 it is 0, revenue is 0, and then the projections are as we have already seen in the previous page or slide, right? Now I have to find out what is the working capital. It is given in the problem that it is 20% of annual revenue. That means time 0 it is 0, but year number 1 revenue is 500, on the 20% is 100. Year number 2 revenue is 1000, so on the 20% is 200. The next year it is 1200, that is the revenue, on the 20% is 240. Like that we can project for the next 3 years, that is 260, 280 and 300, all in INR crores, right? In the next column I have to capture what is the delta working capital. That means in time 0 it is going to be 100. Why? Because the investment is happening at the beginning of the period. I am repeating, the assumption here is the investment in working capital is happening at the beginning of the period, right? So it's possible, right? For example, if you're a retail outlet, you may be buying inventory right at the beginning of the period, right? So let us assume this company is right of a kind of trading in nature. So that means the investment is happening right at the beginning, right? So that means the 100 crores, that is the working capital for year 1, is not going out from our pocket at the end of year 1, rather at the beginning of year 1. That means it is going out from the packet of the company at time 0, right? Similarly, next year, year 2, the amount of working capital is 200. So wherein we had already let 100 crores go out from our pocket. So working capital is basically for 1 year. So that means the money which has gone out from your pocket at time 0 is going to come back to you at the end of year 1. So that means 100 had gone out at time 0. It has come back at time 1. That means the additional amount that is going out from your packet is only 100. I hope you are getting it, right? Because basically working capital has a life of 1 year, right? That means whatever had gone out from your packet is going to come back unless otherwise there is a problem. So that means 100 had gone out and 100 has come back. So that means out of 200 required for year number 1 beginning, year number 2 beginning, 100 is already there. So that means additional working capital delta is only 100. Similarly, next period it is 240 minus 200, so 40. Next period it is 20, 260 minus 240, 20. Like that, next period 20, next period 20, and the last period it is 0 because nothing is going out because you don't have the next year, right? Because investment is happening right at the beginning of the period, right? Yeah, salvage value, that is the value which comes to you at the end of the life of the project, right? So here life is only 6 years, so that means total amount that is invested in working capital is 300. So that means the entire 300 is coming out here. 300 is coming out here in terms of salvage value, right? So when is it coming back to you? At the end of year number 6. But we want to know what is the value at today, time 0. So that means we are discounting each one of the delta working capital using the hurdle rate of 10%. So that means present value of the working capital investment, right? So for time 0 it is 100 divided by 1 because you don't have any discounting at time 0, so it is only 100 minus 100. So bracket means minus, right? So year number 2 beginning, so it is 100 by 1.1, that means 91. Next year it is 40, but you have to do discounting for twice, so that means 40 by 1.1, whatever you get divided by 1.1 is going to give you 33. Like that, if you keep discounting, right, go to the last one, salvage value 300 at the end of year 6. So that means 300 divided by 1.1 power 6 is going to give you 169, right? So please check your numbers, right? Yeah, 169 it is, right? So if you go about adjusting all this, 169 is coming inside because that is a cash inflow, whereas these are all going out, that means they are all cash outflow. So that means 169 minus all these minuses, right? If you do, the net present value is minus 96. So that means what? Because of this working capital investment, the net present value of the project is coming down to the extent of 96 crores, right? So this is what we are getting out from this illustration, right? So let's go to the answer to this question, right? So the question is, what is the relationship between working capital investment and net present value of projects, right? So what I have done is I have gone for a graph, right, graphical presentation, wherein in the x-axis I have plotted working capital as a percentage of revenue, and in the y-axis I have plotted, right, net present value of the project, right? So that means what is the relationship you are getting, right? It is a kind of declining line, right? So that means the lower the working capital, higher is the NPV. Higher the working capital, lower is the NPV, right? So that means when working capital increases, the net present value of the project decreases. On the other hand, when working capital decreases, the net present value of the project increases, right? So that means summary of this discussion is this. There are two questions which we have answered. Question number 1 is, what is a capex or capital budgeting decision? Question number 2 is, what is the relationship or association between working capital and capital budgeting decision? See you in the next video, guys. Take care.